Imagine going to college and not having to take out student loans. You would instead save that money for your books or any other expenses throughout your college experience. You would have one less worry in your mind, and that is not having to pay for college tuition. I know that this might sound like a dream, but I believe it can come true. I'm going to share with you all why I believe college tuition should be free. Unfortunately, not many students have the money to pay for college. The result in students taking out student loans and resulting in debt after college. Student loan debt can dramatically impact a student's life after graduation. It can delay a student to buy a house or start a family in the future. According to CNBC, there are more than 44 million borrowers who now collectively owe 1.5 trillion in student loans, according to the latest statistics for 2019. Being a college student, I know what it feels like to have to worry about paying for college. You always ask yourself, what if one day I can't afford it anymore? I am constantly stressing about having to pay for tuition. I don't only have bills of my own, but I also have a child to look after. If I didn't have a full-time job, I wouldn't be able to pay my tuition on my own. I know I'm not the only one who experiences this. This is a common stressor for many college students, even after college. To put things more into perspective, I want you guys to close your eyes for just a moment. Imagine that you are a high school student again. You are 2 weeks away from graduation. You're excited to go into a new journey, college. During your last year in high school, you have a handful of universities to choose from. There are no limits to choosing your favorite school, not even tuition. You decide to apply to your top 3, hoping that you are accepted. You know deep down that you meet all the requirements. You wait patiently for a letter in the mail. After a few months later, you receive a letter. You can't wait to open it. It is from one of your first universities on your list. You read through the letter and you can't believe it. You were accepted. You scream and tell your whole family about the news. You are excited and can't wait to attend. Your family shares the same joy and excitement with you. After a few more months, the day has arrived. You are officially going to your first day of college. You look around and glare at the campus. It is enormous and beautiful. You are excited to meet new people as you walk through the halls. You can't believe you are there. You are surrounded by many intelligent people. You start off your college experience by admiring it rather than by worrying about whether you were accepted for a loan. You are stress-free. The only thing you and your parents have to worry about is paying for the minor costs, like books, transportation, meals, and living expenses. Tuition is officially off your plate. You are focused on your grades and volunteer to programs at your university. Having to work extra hours to pay for your loans or having to delay a semester is no longer a worry. You no longer feel like your parents or you are in a tight situation to attend a college. College is now open to you and many others. There are no longer any limitations to going to a big university and fulfilling your dream. There is no more debt after college. You can dedicate your time to your new job, planning a family, or buying a new house. You no longer feel that you are in debt for the rest of your life. Wouldn't that be nice? First, I will discuss the need for a college education, the problems associated with high-cost tuitions, and the reason for why college should be free. So why is college education seen as so important? Having a college education has financial and career benefits. Many people pursue to go to college to have a better paying job and a better lifestyle. According to Prep Scholar, college graduates with a bachelor's degrees earn 56% more per year than those with a high school diploma. In other words, a person with a bachelor's degree will on average earn almost 1 million more over the course of a lifetime than somebody with a high school diploma. Having a greater salary for many people can have good opportunities like relieving stress and eventually support family. For careers, many people have a dream job, but many of the occupations require a bachelor's degree or higher, especially for entry-level jobs. Being college educated also increases their chances of job satisfaction and security. It is stated that college educated people will have a much lower unemployment rate. According to Recovery, by 2020, 65% of jobs will require post-secondary education and training beyond high school. And 35% of jobs will require at least a bachelor's degree. This indicates that education is a major factor to many employers. Now that I have explained the importance of a college education, let me discuss problems associated with high-cost tuitions. There are several problems associated with high-cost tuitions. Many students that come from low-income households usually apply to affordable colleges. This means that they generally don't always go to the best schools. They have little to no choice but to attend these types of colleges. Often, these students are pushed to apply for student loans, resulting in having to work to pay it back. Sometimes this factor results in dropouts due to the mental stress of loans and debts. The resulting stress from loans can result in the student not being able to finish college. According to Student Debt Relief, the total student loan debt in this country is $1.48 trillion, which is more than credit card debt. A minimum wage worker could not pay off all their loans. It would require more than a full year to make up for it. Student aid is just not enough to cover tuition costs. Student tuition isn't only affecting students, but it is also rising in large numbers. According to Forbes, the cost of a four-year degree has doubled from 1989 to 2016, even after inflation. The average annual growth is about 2.6% per year. It is also shown that costs to attend a university increased nearly 8 times faster than wages did. The average annual growth for wages was only 0.03%, which means that tuition increased 8 times faster than wages for a university. Due to the rapid increase in tuition, it explains why many students cannot afford college and why so many students are drowning in student debt. After discussing the problems associated with high tuition rates, let me discuss why college should be free. College should be free for many reasons. College being free to attend is not a new topic in society. There was a time in history that college was free in the United States. This was back in the 1860s when universities were established through federal grants. But as its enrollment grew over the years, it led to colleges charging tuition. There are also certain countries around the world that do not charge tuition, like Germany, Norway, Denmark, Sweden, and Turkey. These are just to name a few. This shows that having college free is possible. Colleges being free can also help boost our economy and eventually reduce poverty rates. Not having to pay for student loans will help to spend that money on other things like a home or a car. It will allow for more open positions to be properly filled and will also help our citizens to be more dedicated to their studies, instead of struggling for money and tuition. Plus, it would mean that there would be more college graduates in our country. We cannot make a change by being active in society. Write a letter to your senator and vote for candidates that are for free education. Our society can offer guidelines to the benefit of receiving free college tuition. What better investment could this country offer to its citizens? To conclude, I have discussed the need for college education, the problems students face with high college tuition, and why college should be free. I strongly believe that college should be free. In our society today, a college education is in strong demand in many workforces. Many students are faced with not being able to pay for college and sometimes give up because of their financial status. College education should be an equal opportunity. It is unfair for the students that cannot afford it. As stated in the book, is college worth it? People are putting off or even giving up on their life dreams because of college debt. The price and costs of college are frightfully high. We shouldn't be creating a generation of young people loaded with debt.